Hello friends, welcome to my channel and thanks for watching this video. Friends, in this video we are going to discuss about Aurora Cannabis, and the stock is listed in NYSE. So there is the same stock which is also listed in Toronto Stock Exchange, but I am covering the stock which is listed in NYSE because both the chart patterns are different. And you just exclude this line. This is just an exaggeration. Some volatility may cause these kind of things. Now if you can see the stock, firstly the stock is available since 2013 or 14, where you can clearly see a range. Okay, so this is the lower end of the range and this is the higher end of the range. Now what you can see or find here is that the stock is trading inside the range, and probably it is going down, or it is going on the lower end of the range or towards the lower end of the range. Here you will see a clear cut support and resistance which is very much visible in this particular script, and the kind of waterfall you have, it probably leads the stock towards the lower end of the range. So you have your immediate support at 5.5. Now as the stock breaks this level of 5.5, it will now become a resistance, and your next support will come at 3.8, and then you have the big support at 2.3, which was also the low of 2015. Now if the stock falls below $2.3 on the downside, now you should be very much aware about the repercussions afterwards. It is not 2.3, you can consider at 2.2. If the stock falls below 2.2, then the Pandora's box will get opened and it will probably goes to zero. Nobody knows that because we don't have any history, and this is the final low which the stock has seen in the year 2015. So you should be very much aware about the risk if you have already taken, or if you want to take. So plan accordingly and understand your support levels. So this may turn into a good turning point at 2.2, because this was the area from where in 2015 the stock bounces back, and it bounces back by 6,000% on the upside. So there is a possibility, because if this is a consolidation range, then it may falls back in between 3.8 to 2.2, and again it went back. This is also a possibility. So if you want to do that, you have your strict stop losses in between 2 and 2.2 dollars on the downside, and you can play the same thing. But I am saying this thing again and again: understand the risk and then place your money, because if you don't, then it would be a big risk for anybody who want to place his or her money. Okay, now you have your support on the upper side, or on the target side. You have your first target at 7.4, then you have your next target at 17. So there will be a charge up on the upside or upper end of the range once the stock moves above 7. So next, I've told you the next will be 17. Okay, next will be 17, and after 17 you have 32. Okay, now after 32 you probably have 58, then you have 128, and you have your final high at 151. So if you are optimistic, then you should not think beyond 151. If you are pessimistic, then keep your pessimism restricted till 2.2 or $2 on the downside, unless it breaks it and goes on the downside. Okay, so this is the range what you need to look at, and probably there are two things. Okay, simply there are two ways: whether, because it has already broken 5.5, so there is a very high probability that it will go towards, or make a move towards 3.8 and probably 2.2. so the probability is very high. So the two probabilities are, the first, this is the lower end of the range and it will again make a 6000% move in the years to come, and second, it won't able to it won't be able to hold this level and falls back or break the trend. So these are the two big possibilities which you can see in this particular script. So you should plan accordingly before entering into this kind of trades. So this is the end of the video. If you like this content, do share your thoughts in the comment section and subscribe my channel. Lastly, take care of your family and friends.